Hi, today we want to catch you up on Operation Open Eyes. What was happening with it before quarantine, during quarantine, and what will be happening after quarantine. So, before... this is our cat Roxy. You can ignore her. So, why don't you talk to people about what you were doing for the last... Do you want to actually sit on my lap? There you go. Why don't you tell everyone what you were doing for the last couple of weeks, and then we'll go to before this current situation.
Yeah, so I just got back from America, and because I live with Daphne and Andrew, I had to self-quarantine to make sure I didn't have the virus. So I have been shut in my bedroom for the last 2 weeks.
Just your bedroom?
No, my bedroom and the bathroom.
We're not that stingy. We did give her a bathroom.
Yes, and I got the bath, so I'm not sure how you guys managed to be clean for the last 2 weeks.
That's a different video. We're not talking about that today.
Oh, okay, okay. But the room service was wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Although it got very old getting bells or called to make coffee every 30 minutes.
Okay, it was like twice a day.
Yep.
And there was no bell.
It was more than twice a day. My legs were burning. I could feel the burn from going up and down the stairs every day.
Oh, you poor boy.
Yeah, well, I'd not exercised that much in quite some time. Okay, so you're an introvert anyway, so how was it in isolation? Was it okay? Was it a breeze? How was it?
Yeah, well, the first part was wonderful, especially with the room service. Having that time to myself and not having to worry about socialising with anybody. But by the second week, I was starting to bang my head against the wall, I have to say.
Yeah, and we know that a lot of you are going through this all over the world. I know that even we had to do it, although we had the house that we could roam around in.
Which feels very big now, by the way.
Yeah, it feels big for you now.
Yeah,
extra freedom. For us, for me, it feels quite small.
Well, if you shut yourself away in your bedroom for a couple of weeks, you'll really appreciate how roomy our house is.
That's not happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so before this, we were in America for a month.
Mm-hmm.
What was Operation Open Eyes doing during that month in the US?
So I was attending a trauma training, which is amazing, but got halfway through and then the virus hit, so I didn't get to complete it. Annoyingly, and then connecting with different organisations who actively fight human trafficking, who work with survivors of human trafficking, and who outreach to girls in the sex trade. And it was amazing, absolutely amazing to see what's happening in America, in different parts of the world. As some of you know, we're based in England, so and that's part of what I love about my job, is getting to see what's happening worldwide, seeing the local solutions to a global problem. And then I had this idea, and as we know, Facebook Marketplace is full of people selling things. Some need the money, so legit, and some just have stuff and they're wanting to sell it and see if they can make any money. So I just thought, well, I'll reach out and see if anybody wanted to donate any of their products to survivors of human trafficking. And people's responses have been amazing. And we've managed to give a suitcase full of art and craft supplies to a safe house in Thailand, and a suitcase full of art and craft supplies to a safe house in the Philippines. And I think I still have another case or two left to send. So you guys, people are just so generous, so thank you so much.
Yeah, no, I was one driving the car around all over the place while you were talking to the people.
Yeah.
And I know one man, he wanted to give a box kind of this big, it wasn't very big, to us. When we got there, we picked up that box, and then we ended up driving away with a whole boot or a trunk full of stuff, including things on our back seat.
Yeah.
So people have been really generous. And maybe you're watching and you think, you know, I've got some stuff which could be used. I'll put some contact information on the screen somewhere around here, and also in the description box below. So if you have something, then feel free to message us and let us know, and we can see how we can best use that and get it out to people.
Beauty products, things like that. Yeah.
Games.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so that was before
Yep.
coming back to be self-isolated and this whole quarantine situation.
Yeah.
So what are you going to be doing for the foreseeable future? Because we don't know how long this thing's going to last. It could be months. We don't really know. So how are you using this time?
Yeah, so I will be using this time focused on getting the training and my resources together and ready, so that when those doors lift, I'm going to be coming at you ready to provide some training so that you can help join this fight for human trafficking.
Yeah, and if you're interested in this training or having Della come to speak or talk to leadership about human trafficking and how you can help prevent human trafficking, then again, shoot us a message. Before we finish, we know that people all over the world are going through similar struggles, maybe feeling very isolated, maybe you're all on your own wherever you are. So comment, how are you dealing with this time? What are you doing to fill your time during this whole struggle? We'd love to hear from you. Maybe we haven't caught up in a while. So again, it would be great to connect and catch up with people.
And even if you're new and you haven't met us before, but you're wanting to reach out, you're wanting some connection, go ahead, send us a message. We'd love to connect.
Yeah. So until next time.
From Andrew, myself, and Roxy.
We'll catch you later.